Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokémon Rising Ruby bug Monotype run. In the last episode we pretty much finished up anything story related in the game, so right now anything and everything left to do for us is beating our final gym and making our way towards the Elite Four, which is going to be a challenge in and of itself. But before we get to any of that, we probably want to... I think we actually have plenty of items, so we don't need any more items. We can go straight into the gym, right? So today's episode is going to be the 8th gym. Then Wednesday's episode is going to be the... it's this puzzle. Let me think here. I think I already messed it up. Maybe I did. I don't know. I didn't. And then Wednesday's episode is going to be the Victory Road, and then Friday's video is obviously going to... That is a tricky one. I don't think this is necessarily how they imagine you do it, but this works, so I'll take it. And then we finish the video with the Elite Four, obviously, on Friday. Did I say the video? I mean the series. I'm trying not to mess up this puzzle because this is actually a puzzle that you need to like have at least some kind of functioning brain for, which for me obviously is this is not going to go well for me, is it? Oh wait, I can step on... That would have made that last one a lot easier. Well, I'm fucked either way, aren't I? Because I can't get back... I can't get... We'll come to that when we come to that. For right now, let's just finish this first, just to see if this is a plausible way of doing it. It might not be, honestly. Because what you want to do is you want to do it like that, right? Yeah, you do. So, yeah. Let's fall down and do that again. That was not my brightest moment. I'm going to have to fight some trainers. Did I even heal? I think I healed, right? Did I? I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. We're facing a Corsola first and foremost. It's all going to be water type. We did not heal. So it might just die. Is what I'm hearing. We might just die. Which honestly is kind of fine. We have knife. We'll be fine. We'll go heal when we get back to the start of the gym and then do the puzzle again and not fail this time around. But I'm not entirely sure whether or not we're going to make our way to Victory. Wow. Okay. I'm not entirely sure whether we're going to make our way to Victory Road today or in the next episode. It kind of depends on how long this episode ends up being. If this ends up being a long episode, I'm going to save that for next episode because I'm fairly certain that we can get through Victory Road itself without too much trouble. I'm going to die to a Corsola. I'm not going to die to a Corsola because recoil damage is a thing. But we only have Roller left, so if this is any indication for how this episode is going to go, we're definitely not going to make our way to Victory Road today, because this is not going in the right direction at all. I guess we just use strength. Maybe Steamroller would have been a better idea. I don't know. I think you're a pure water type. Right? Oh, that didn't do anything. This is probably going to one-shot. It did one-shot. At this point, I'm used to facing Pokemon, fire-type Pokemon that can just one-shot everything I have. Okay, artillery is dealt with. I am 99% sure that I will not be able to make it back in one piece. And that kind of just sealed it. Because I don't think Steamroller will be able to take out a Whiscash in one hit. And this Earthquake definitely will take me out. So at least this way we get back to the Pokemon Center. So we don't have to walk back to the Pokemon Center. I did this on purpose. You might not realize it. I did this on purpose just because this is the faster way to do it. And I'm a genius like that, right? I didn't make a mistake in the puzzle Could you imagine if I made it to the gym leader on my first try through all the puzzles and I didn't have a fully healed team? That would have been upsetting. That wouldn't have been a good time at all. That would have been really bad. So I'm kind of glad this happened, because otherwise I would be screwed. Anyway, so let's do oh, we can just walk over these two. Oh, we don't even need to redo those. That is really fantastic. Okay, so let's start off with these now. Then do this, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. We're just trying to, like, experiment a little bit here. So far, this seems to work decently well. I just need to make sure that I... So if I go down like this, I think that ends up working out fantastically for me, actually. Yeah, okay, so we got this, and that was the last puzzle as well. So these puzzles, turns out, not even that difficult. Hello, Wallace. That's how easy that can be. We're definitely, unless Wallace gives us significant troubles, we're definitely going to also do the surfing towards Evergrande City today, because we're only 7 minutes into this video almost. Assuming this fight takes me about 10, we still got like another 10 minutes or so to make our way over to Evergrande City. Which is just a bunch of surfing and then some fights against trainers, which shouldn't be an issue because we've got a grass type and an electric type. So we start off with a well, he starts off with a Politoed. I have no idea what we start off with, honestly. We start off with Fork, which is actually great. I'm assuming this is going to be a Drizzle team. I assumed right. So had I had Thunder, that would have actually been kind of neat. I don't have Thunder. So Discharge is going to have to do. Let's see how much it actually does deal in damage. About half HP. It does paralyze the Politoed, which is good. It puts me to sleep. Because of course it does. This is why we can't have nice things. At the end of the day, like 4 out of the 6 Pokemon on my team are just revive fodder, really. So it doesn't really matter too much if Fork dies. We could just hope for a first turn wake up. Of course that wasn't going to happen, but that's why it's called hoping and not expecting. This is going to hurt. You know what, at this range, I feel justified in using a full restore, which we bought. I wasn't entirely sure whether or not we had full restores. That was a lot of damage though. And we're going to get damage for pretty much the exact same amount, unless you get paralyzed. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's a dad Politoed. That is a dad Politoed. Things are going well so far. The paralysis actually ended up helping me. I am amazed at how well this is going so far. So we also gained a level. Everything is going in my favor up until something is going to go horribly wrong. Ludicolo is problematic. Except he's not, because we can deal with the grass type side of his typing rather easily. It took me a long time to realize what Ludicolo's weaknesses are, because most of the water weaknesses are actually negated by him also having the grass typing, but then the grass typing introduces... I don't know why I went into Cup to use Fly, because I was thinking flying types are super effective against him now because of his grass typing, but then we also have a bug type over literally everything on the team. Okay, so we do resist this now, which might have made a bit of a difference, and you have a live orb as well. That is very, very interesting. You took that hit way too well. You can Hydro Pump again, that's not a big deal. Unless you got a critical hit, which you didn't. Losing some of your HP, another Bug Buzz, that's another Pokemon down. So far, so good. This is not a difficult fight at all. As I said, we've faced the most difficult fights in the game. Right now, not saying that all the fights we're going to face are necessarily going to be easy. No. But they're going to be easier, which is a fantastic start. Let me think. Stormy is a Psychic type, I'm fairly sure. So maybe we can... Maybe we can Sucker Punch? But we don't really need to Sucker Punch, right? Because Sucker Punch won't even do as much damage, even though it's also super effective, as Discharge would. Only if we need to outspeed you, which I'm assuming we naturally outspeed you, would Sucker Punch be of any interest to us. So this might hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. That wasn't fun. Let's see. We can go into Roller, which definitely will outspeed Starmie as well. And then maybe use Roller as a sacrifice to revive Fork next turn. That's what I'm thinking. But I can also Steamroller you, because that is also super effective against Psychic types. You know what? I'm starting to like Bug types. If nothing else, this run has made me appreciate Bug types a lot more than I have in the past. You, of course, survived that, but the rain is also gone now. So either you're going to try to, okay, full restore again, set up a rain dance again, because I'm not expecting you to have a second Pokemon which also has Drizzle. I'm expecting you to have something with Rain Dance on your team, but then again, I might have already killed that thing with Rain Dance, so who the fuck even knows? If Starmie had Rain Dance, we'll never know, because Starmie's dead. So that's good. Next up. Who do we have next up? Who wants to die? I'll kill anybody. I'll kill anybody. Anybody that you want to face against me. They'll die. Okay, Kingdra might be a bit of an issue. Because I don't have a Dragon-type move. And Electro-type moves aren't necessarily going to work. So what do? Let's go into Hair Dye just because I don't know why. Kingdra is ace, I believe. So it's probably going to be level... Oh, it's a lower level than the others. So it's probably not your ace then. Do I want to Quiver Dance is the question. I'm going to Quiver Dance. Assuming that I can live like at least one move. You're using Rain Dance. Okay. If I can increase my special defense... You're using special attacks. That much is for sure. So even if you have a boosted water type move or a super effective, like if you have Flamethrower or something like that, it'll be neutral again. And if you have Flamethrower, it'll actually be weakened by the rain as well. So I'm going to Quiver Dance again just to increase my... You have Swift Swim. You have Swift Swim. I'm at +2 special attack, so bye. Because I ain't dealing with that. You lived. I will live this as well. Do you have more full restores? You don't. Okay, so the Kingdra is dealt with. I told you he had a Rain Dance user. I told you. I knew it. It wasn't that difficult to really figure out, honestly. Because all the weather users, like, all the weather teams we've had so far, at this point I better just stay in. Oh, is my Melodic a poison type in this? I think she might be. I'm gonna Psychic just in case. Should have Quiver Danced. And the rain stopped. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Because this Melodic is about to die real... Oh my god, you take that very well. Okay, Hair Dye, I'm sorry, you're dead. You survive Frozen. And leftovers. Because of course. We can full restore you, set up a couple more Quiver Dances. Because I don't think Ice Beam even did that much damage. Let's see how much damage Ice Beam does. Okay, let's set up 2 more Quiver Dances. Ice Beam will do less every turn, and I certainly outspeed you, right? Yeah, I do. So Ice Beam will do like 1/3 less damage than I did before, right now. And that'll be cut again next turn. So unless you get a critical hit on this turn, your Ice Beam shouldn't do like a lot of damage at all. And I'll be at +4 everything. You're using Protect, which means that I'm going to go for 1 more Quiver Dance after this. If you're using Protect, that pretty much just means, to me, Like, keep doing what you're doing. Because at this point, I'm at +5 in special attack, special defense, and speed. I think Hair Dye is more or less unstoppable at this point. The only thing that can stop Hair Dye is something to live an attack and then land a critical hit. Because otherwise, Bug Boss is absolutely fucking me. Bug Boss is absolutely destroying anything. Nothing is going to be able to survive a +5 stab Bug Boss, right? Unless it's resisted, which clearly it won't be. Bye-bye. Okay, the critical hit might have mattered, but I don't think it did. Because did you see the amount of setup my Butterfree got before we... It's going to be a Mega Swampert, isn't it? It's not going to matter because I outspeed and murder you. But your ace is a Mega Swampert, which... It's a very buff boy. It's a very buff boy indeed. It's not going to be buff enough to deal with me because, again, +5 Bug Boss, bye-bye Swampert. And that, as I say, was that. And we have just won our 8th and final gym badge of this series. I only sat up because my low deck was taking hits way too well. Funny thing is, I was expecting Fork or even Knife, but mostly Fork, to do a lot of the heavy lifting in this gym battle. That didn't end up happening. That did not end up happening at all. It was a pretty split endeavor, honestly. Because Fork did something, rode a little bit, and then Hair Dye just came in and absolutely destroyed the other 2 remaining Pokemon. So we are 17.5 minutes into the recording at this point, which means probably about 17-ish minutes into the video itself. Let's make our way to Evergrande City to end of this episode. After we heal, because we did lose a couple of Pokemon there. I am very happy that Butterfree actually got a moment to shine, because it hadn't really gotten that much in the way of, like, spotlight moments, right? I think everything on the team at this point has gotten, well, Knife the least so. So maybe in the next episode or the episode after that, Knife will have a moment to shine. But I've gone from having a team with like 1 or 2 useful Pokemon and then the rest as backup, to having a very well-rounded team, all of which I actually end up using a decent amount in the right situation. So, as limited as you are with a Monotype run, we have a very well-diverse team, honestly. And I'm kind of proud of that. Because I don't think Bug type necessarily is a very easy type to do a mono run with. And obviously it's not a Nuzlocke run at all. It's just a normal Monotype run. Monolocks are stupid. Don't ever do that. But still, I'm kind of proud of how well we have done so far. I probably should be using Divey. How am I not running into any wild Pokemon? Thank you! I mean, I don't want to run... I'm 99% sure that this hack lowers the encounter rate on the water. Because I've been consistently surfing a lot over the last couple of episodes, and I've only run into a couple of encounters throughout the entirety of all of those episodes combined. So I'm fairly certain that the encounter rate on the water just got lower because there's so much surfing. That might just be an Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire thing versus Ruby Sapphire Emerald themselves, now that I think about it, but I don't remember that being a thing. So if it was changed, it probably was changed in this ROM hack, is what I'm guessing. And this Luminion does not stand a chance against us. Somebody's also going to need to... 1 HP. You live with 1 HP. Really, you live with 1 HP. I'm not happy about that. I'm very not happy about that. Somebody's gonna have to learn Waterfall, and I feel like it's probably gonna have to be Cop, which means that Cop is now officially an HM slave. Because it'll have Surf, Waterfall, and Dive. Then again, I don't really need Dive anymore, because I can fly to the only place that is blocked off by having to use Dive. I have Fly. So I could go to the move the leading person. I don't even know where it is in this game. So that's just easy Waterfall. It's okay. It's okay. We'll live. I can't just like... Yeah, I figured HM moves couldn't be... I don't want to get rid of Bog Balls though. I really don't. I'll probably just put Bog Balls back on with Pokéx. Honestly, I might even get rid of Dive and just put on another move that way as well. Because Dive isn't going to be too useful because it's a physical attack. And have you seen the stats in the screen just now a moment ago? It's not a great physical attack. Masquerain is definitely a special attacking type person. Pokemon thingy. Still, short episode. It's been 21 almost 22 minutes, but we absolutely blasted through the gym a lot easier than I expected, and Victory Road has to be its own episode because it's got its own boss. It's a pretty lengthy dungeon. So next episode, Victory Road, and after that, the Elite Four. We're going into the last week of this series. It's been a fun time so far. And there's some suffering to come. Don't worry. The Elite Four is going to be hellish, I am sure. Until the next time, do not forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have indeed enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. I'll see you back next time. I've been Vlogger. You've been awesome, as always. Bye.